Hello everybody, welcome back to Camp Nostalgic Studios. We are hanging out at Westside Park today. First of all, congratulations to Haiden and Misty on their wedding.
It was absolutely beautiful. I'm glad they gave me the opportunity to film that day. It was a lot of fun.
All the way back in February, man, half the year is already gone, and we've just been out and about highlighting as many great artists as we can.
The Funny Ass Roadshow is one of the best experiences because it doesn't matter what brand you're visiting. Every single comedian has their own unique style.
We're very fortunate to be in a city that has many brands. Every day of the week there is some great band, comedian, theater troupe performing somewhere at some bar. We believe that you have to come together. We all have to become one big entertainment community. It helps with the identity of Champaign-Urbana.
One of my favorite things has been helping people with their projects and being a part of it in small ways. Back in April, we got to be a part of Chase and Shep's 420 special, because then some of our crew even came over and got to be a part of it as well.
I got to hang out with Phillip Hazen, a writer there and a producer, and Chase Todd. Last update, we were just meeting Chase, and now Chase is kind of sprinkled into every corner of our studio because he's multi-talented. You know, he can do cameras, he can produce, he can direct. He's a great cinematographer.
Working with Chase has truly been a gift. He fits in with our crew so well, and we fit in with his.
That was it right there. That was the one. That was the one.
Yeah, you actually got to be in the 420 special along with Randy Phillips, which is really cool to see Randy Phillips cross over into a different studio. He's insanely good. He's an undiscovered treasure for sure.
Here we are in Danville at the Big Easy. I much prefer the Small Difficult.
And even with all that, we're plucking away at our own stuff. We're, continuing County Park Podcast.
Well, actually, County Park Podcast is reaching its end. We only had a 6-episode deal with the Parks Department in Chesapeake Valley. We got one more to go. I hope you've enjoyed the series. But we do have other series coming up this summer, one we're about to talk about at the end of this update. Over the years with our video making, we've created all these interesting characters. Ranger Rick and Abe, people like Big Bass, who's played by Thor Hughes.
It was nice seeing him play that gimmick again. It was nice just being around him again. And I always love being around Thor when we can.
That particular shoot, we had 2 recurring characters. Not only Big Bass, but we had one of your characters. You always end up getting like the oddball characters.
Yeah, I don't really know why, but I always end up either as like a hunchback, an old gentleman, Santa, the grandma, but it's fun. I would rather do wacky, funny characters than something serious because I don't think I could take it serious.
It's always fun getting you in front of the camera because you do triple the work behind the camera. You're an executive producer here, but you're also the art department. You make the studio come to life. I mean, everything just kind of feels blank on the screen until you add the art to it.
Well, I just started drawing a few years ago, and I just kind of have kept going on from there. One of the things I probably do the most for Camp Nostalgic is make labels or album covers or whatever. We make a lot of commercial parody-like content, and we always have, really. So the art kind of has changed that. For example, like with Dick Sheppard's.
Dick Sheppard's has been a long-time parody of ours, our beer company. Originally played by Seth McBride. We would just rip the label off the bottle and you would still see all the sticker remains on it because, you would think that it was impressive enough just to do the sketch and like, oh, look, it's funny. This time around, we said, let's slow down. Let's actually map out all of this. Let's get our labels. Let's build sets now. So yeah, we've evolved. We've kind of gotten a kick out of how many skills we can pick up. One day we're like, we should do a cartoon. And Alex and myself, we just kind of look over at you and go, can you make a cartoon?
Well, the answer was no. I did not know how to make a cartoon. And it took as long as it did for episode 1 because I learned. This is my first cartoon ever. You guys just came up with a funny concept as you normally do. And after some struggling and learning, Stoopy and Fran came to be.
Stoopy and Fran is not that complicated. It's a cartoon about a woman trying to sell bagels in a big city, but a 13-year-old boy in a diaper keeps messing up her bagel sales by pooping his diaper.
Mommy's going to work. You stay. Stay right there. You stay right there. You stay. You stay right there.
Excuse you.
wasn't me.
It was a kid in a diaper.
So we've been kind of tiptoeing around the big reveal of the series that started Camp Nostalgic.
You know, maybe you should be talking about this part with Alex.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm going to go to Memphis. I'm off to Memphis by myself. It's going to be a crazy trip.
No, you're not. I'm gonna come with you.
In one easy train ride, we are at Studio South here with Alex Duquette.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun doing the music and the sound design. I enjoy that process because we have this natural understanding of what the other person wants, even without using words a lot of the time. You know, one thing that Dave is really good at is he will come to me and say, I want this to go with this, right? I want this kind of song. I want a country western song, or I want this to sound like 1940s lounge music. Whatever it may be, it gives me the challenge, and I go, okay, you got it. And then I turn on the instruments, turn on the keyboard, grab the guitars, whatever I need. Working with you can be kind of like a puzzle. I mean that in a good way. I do mean it in a great way. And this isn't only fun to see the finished product, but it's fun to assemble it and put it together.
I think we're finally ready to announce the show called Camp Nostalgic Saturday Morning.
This was the entry point, really, for what Camp Nostalgic has become. Dave and I in particular both have very fond memories of nostalgic media. You know, turning on the TV, going through the channels, your structured content.
So what do you think? Maybe we could show like a couple clips of the show to everybody to, you know, kind of get them excited?
Well, Dave, I don't know if we should give too much away yet, but we could talk about our band.
No, actually, I don't really want to talk about our band either.
Okay, that's fine, but I'm sure we can probably mention our special guests, right?
Oh, all the special guests that are going to be on the show. You know, it's not that long until we release it. Maybe they should wait.
So let's talk about this. What can we expect in the coming months here at Camp Nostalgic?
I believe that Camp Nostalgic Saturday Morning is and will be our flagship show. It's not only just a show starring Alex and Dave, it's the best sketch comedy we've ever produced.
To the music, to the writing, to the advertisements, everything is in our world in Camp Nostalgic Studios. That's one thing that I am so proud of with our team here, the trio. Dave is such an amazing writer, an idea maker. You're the idea guy. He's always been the idea guy. And he knows how to bring them to fruition, especially when he's got a great team with them. And then you have Gela. Gela is the glue that puts it all together. She does great production work. She's always behind the scenes making sure everything comes together. I truly feel like it's an unstoppable force. We all have put aside that maybe I'm not the best at writing, even though I always wanted to be. And maybe he's not the best musician like he always wanted to be. But when you put all three of us together and we use our strengths, the best comes out in all of us. And I really think that's what's super important with our team.
1, 2, 3.
Friendship forever. I hope your neighbor's seen that.
July 2nd. It's always been July 2nd. It's taken a long time, but it's always been July 2nd. And that's fastly approaching. So that means I have to get back to Champaign now.
It's great having you here, Dave. I'm gonna miss you.
And wow, that's a lot of information jam-packed into another studio update, but we are very excited to show you Camp Nostalgic Saturday Morning. We hope to see you all on July 2nd. So enjoy all the content that's coming out, and we will see you around.